Okay, hello everyone, it's me Alex. I'm back again after absence for some period of time. I practiced my English because that needs to be done, and on a regular basis I do that with my colleagues, and one of those colleagues is Jack, a friend of mine, a good friend of mine I should say, and I practice a lot with him, and he pulled me up like all my like apprehension of English language and maybe immersement and just being in the flow of English like happens because of his help. And thanks again to Jack. If you're watching this, then I all gratitude for participating in my life, for participating in the growth of my English and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about here, right? And we all just pulled each other up, each other languages. I pulled his Russian up, he pulled up my English, and we just do our stuff regularly, and we don't complain about what's been done and what we do and how we gonna do the stuff we're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Just again, this is my current speaking session of tonight, and let alone telling that I've done a lot throughout the whole daytime, intraday time I should say, and I kind of like, I did what? I practiced my English along with Jack, and I participated the venue with the local Americans. They all my friends too, and there are a lot of peeps gathered there in that den, a huge gang gathered in that den, and I'm kidding. I'm just ripping on slightly on the theme that I'm telling you about right now. Why not to rip on slightly on things that are familiar and not familiar? Just I'm on learning, and I have to use the maybe not sophisticated vocabularies that it could be, and use what I have. I'm making do with this. And if you're in the picture of your expansion about your second language or second native language, as they call it those days, when you're aware what I'm talking about here, right? And I'm not wrong here. I'm particularly very just deep in what I'm talking about, because I just passed a long way with my English, and I just a person who speaks for myself, for my standpoint, for my approach of learning, and kind of like looks like I learned like a native childhood. I quit doing silly activities and bullshitting with myself by trying to learn by the bookish style of learning as I did when I was younger, and I followed. Or maybe I don't know how many years passed from that moment in my life when I quit doing shit, and I instigated doing something meaningful as it goes to my English learning standpoint. And I was, will, if I don't die, I hope I won't. And I will say that stuff just to be maybe slightly silly, so maybe to entertain you, so to the degree that I want to bring you some good mood in this video shoot up tonight. And this night try to speak continuously, and just not stopping for maybe more extended period of time as I've done previously. And it's my current attack from speaking fluently, and the point of this video shoot is to just keep the pace not lower than certain level, and just maybe to comprise the things being started out in the moment, just speak in the moment. Don't care too much what I'm gonna sound in the current moment of my speech today, and just it's seamless. It looks like I'm doing this seamlessly, but it's taken me a long while to approach to near this point of my life where I'm able to speak like automatically. And let's say when I follow some new channel, I kind of like don't interpret in my mind when it directly goes to my backbone throughout my throat. It goes to my backbone and dissolves there in my bones, in my ribs, in my hips, in my forearms, in my fists, in the very just nails of my feet, thumbs of my fingers, and it goes right to the ends of my fingers, I should say. And that's the whole thing that is called fluent English flow resides in. And now I'm Alex again. I'm making this point very clear for you, and I really want to drive this point home for you guys and girls to be understood by the majority of people who think the way I think, and who learn the way I learned those days, because I don't really friggin' want to waste my time with nothing doing or doing things in the wrong way. The only thing I'm doing here, I'm emphasizing this fact that I'm learning in a native way, like a native childhood, and I take another step of my learning process very seriously. Honestly, I take each of my steps of my learning process very seriously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And it's been my current attempt of speaking fluently, and it's up for you to decide how I've been in today's video shoot. And I wouldn't run too long, especially this particular shoot of tonight, because my mom is standing right behind my left shoulder, and she's watching me speaking just in front of you now. And thanks God I live this happy life along with my parents, and I all gratitude for them, for my whole existence here on Earth. And again, it's my space, it's my channel called Down into Free English. I call it myself, and I don't fucking regret about it, giving that nice name to my channel, because it depicts the rightest idea ever, how one should learn probably the language they want, and the approach they take, the just attitudes they have towards that learning thing that I'm familiarizing you right now. And I've never been actually out of something, learning something or expanding my skills is about whatever I would be expanding my skills about. And that's my shtick, that's the whole point of my life, to expand, to grow, to just never stop doing that. And just the whole point of your being as the earth and here on this planet, probably to grow, to expand your horizons, whatever they would be related to. And once again, that's my personal universe, and I call it Dive into Free English. Keep doing your own things in your life, just follow your own tracks, never step out of those, and everything's gonna be fine with that. I've been there, I've done it. It's been me for making things again, and I'll be with you as soon as I release my new episodes. See you all, bye.
Bye. Yeah, boy.